Sagittarius. It's Cosmic Carlos Tarot, and I'm here to do your monthly for November. Sorry, I deleted the last one, but I'm going to make up for it. Alright, so here we go. What's going on with Sagittarius from now until the end of November? In love, please. First card is them, second card is you coming toward them and their actions. Third card is why it's all happening, and the rest, please. Alright, okay, 2 more shuffles. Alright. Sagittarius. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see. So coming to the current one, we have the Chariot in reverse. So right off the bat, there's an issue with a love situation moving forward, or like you're just going in a different direction than someone else, alright? Death reverse. But I still feel like, which is coming out for Sagittarius a lot, death reverse, something to Scorpio or a Cancer. Right off the bat, there's an issue with you letting something end or completely letting it go, alright? Death reversed, alright? Whoever's coming towards you, though, they still have emotions for you, they still have love for you. So there may be a new start between you and another person. It's a situation that came to a halt in the past. Some of you also need to, if you're holding on to something from the past that you know is not going anywhere, you need to, you have new love coming in, alright? You need to let that go. But if you're dealing with someone already, or you're dealing with the same person, I feel like there's going to be a new start between you two, or a potential for a new start, alright? And love. Ace of Cups is coming towards you, alright? How you see yourself, the Seven of Pentacles. So I still see you putting time into this. I still see you waiting on someone, or putting time into it in the current moment, alright, is what it's telling me. Because in the past, there was a potential for a new start, or some of you wanted a new start with this person, but I'm seeing some of you have new love coming in, new love on the horizon, but it's also letting you know you need to let something go if you want that new love to come in or whatnot, all right? Best case scenario is the Ten of Wands. So I'm seeing some of you resist a situation from ending. I'm seeing you're still carrying the burden of this situation, so you're not completely done with it yet, all right? What it's telling me, going into the near future, the Temperance card, which is your card. So I'm seeing you be more balanced, though. I'm seeing you, even though the situation is burdening you, I still see you getting more of a balance into your emotions, a balance into your life. All right, that's what it's pretty much all about. All right, how you see yourself, the Hangman. So okay, so there's still this stagnation going on. All right, and whoever's coming towards you, let's see, somebody that's an Aries or a Taurus or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Whoever's coming towards you though is the Emperor reverse and the Ace of Cups. So some of you may have a new start with this person, or there's going to be a new beginning between you two. But this person's very, I'm gonna clarify why they're like that, but they're coming up as the Emperor reverse, so they may not have their own life in order. There's a lot of inconsistency surrounding them, but I'm gonna clarify why they're the Emperor reverse. High Priestess in your emotions. So I noticed that you're gonna be very intuitive throughout November. Like you're gonna be picking up a lot of intuitive hits throughout. Some of you are very psychic or very intuitive, and I feel like you're gonna be picking up messages from the universe or messages from whatever. You know, most likely outcome is Seven of Swords. Why is all right, so let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups coming towards Sagittarius? Why is this Ace of Cups here? Ace of Swords reverse. So you're going to have a new start with someone, but they may not be. There's still this lack of truth that you're getting from this person, or a lack of the truth. Some of there's deception with this person, or lies surrounding them. Or why is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords here for, please? And the Five of Swords. So this person may be kind of, sorry, cross watchers. Whoever you're dealing with is very stubborn, very all about their way or the highway. But it's like there's a potential for a new start there. But I ask you, they're coming up as someone who's not very truthful, or someone who may not be very truthful. All right, Ace of Cups upright, but there may be a new start. I don't like the fact that they're coming up as Ace of Swords reversed. Like there may be conflicts they're bringing their way, or like they have petty, immature ways about them. All right, that sucks that came along with it. All right, but yeah, this person's very stuck in their ways, or very all about their way or the highway, and that's what you'll notice. All right, why's the Death reverse there for Sagittarius, please? I mean, there's some stalking going on, so I'm watching. Why's the Death reverse there for? And the Lover. Somebody's a Gemini. I'm just saying some of you are unable to completely move on or let go of a situation, a relationship, or a potential relationship. There was something you're not letting go of, even though the situation fell out in the past or is falling out. there may be a new start with you and this person, but I ask you, they're coming up with someone who's not truthful, or they're very stuck in their own ways, very stubborn, very arrogant, all right? But I still see that you're still putting time into it with the Seven of Pentacles there, all right? How's the Seven of Swords here for, please? So the most likely outcome is that there may be issues with this situation starting due to deception, all right? Due to deception, the situation may have issues getting off the ground or issues starting. That's my only warning for you. It's almost like someone still is up to no good, like their no good ways or their deception. Why's the Chariot reverse here for, please? Something's an earth sign as well. And the Sun card. So I'm seeing some of you may have split ways or splitting ways with this person, or you're going in different directions, and you're slowly but surely getting your happiness back, or you're getting happiness back into your life. But I still feel like there's someone coming toward you that they want a new start with you, or you may have a new start with, but the deception, the lies, the cheating, whatever it is still there. And this could also be you doing this to a cross watcher. It could go either way. All right, cross watchers take the message that, I know I have a lot of cross watchers. Why is this Emperor reversed though? Somebody's an Aries or a Taurus, like I said. Why is this Emperor reversed? Be sure to comment on this. They could be very non-committal as well. Somebody's a Taurus, or just very one-sided. I'm just saying that there's a lot of one-sided behavior going on. All right, is what it's telling me. Sagittarius. And there's a potential for a new start with you and this person, but the thing is, through the deception or lies, they may have issues getting off the ground. So someone may avoid a new start, or you may avoid a new start with this person, all right? That's what I'm getting right off the bat. But I see you get more balanced, no matter what happens. I'm also seeing some of you get your happiness back. All right, somebody's a Cancer, Leo. I got every sign in this reading, actually, in today's reading, all right? Let's do another spread. First card is Sagittarius, second card is the obstacle, third card is, sorry, not the obstacle, the foundation, third card is the coming toward them, and then the outcome. Hey y'all. And then you're the Emperor reverse. Wow, really? Alright, so I see some of you eventually getting over this. Whatever this is that was causing this anxiety, I see you getting over it. For the time being, some of you feel like you just can't get control over a situation. You're very stuck on this. You're very stuck in your ways, Sagittarius, or you're making things all about you for the time being, and you just want to be single or be independent. I've seen some of you make money or attempt to focus on money, being single, being independent. Alright? I feel like you're very stuck in your ways, or you just like things your way for the time being. Alright? But there's someone here, they keep telling me the same thing. Somebody's an air sign, earth sign. There's someone here that wants stability with you. There may have been deception in the past about you and them, or somebody was deceptive in the past, like they may want to make a situation right with you, whether you want to make a situation right with them, or vice versa. There's someone here that's feeling guilty about what happened in the past, and they're ready to make things right. But I feel like you're wanting to be single at the same time. Wow. I'm seeing some of you get really happy in the future, because I feel like all that anxiety that was bogging you down, all that hurt, whatever it was, I see you overcoming that and getting more happy in your life. But it's saying whoever's coming towards you, this may not apply to cross watchers, so please don't try to make it fit. But whoever's coming towards you, it's almost like they're non-committal, or they don't like to do things the traditional way. They're very non-committal, but they may want a new start, which makes absolutely no sense. They may want to offer you a new start, but things will still not be that committed. All right, someone here is non-committal. But I'm seeing in the end, you'll eventually overcome this and get happy again. So no matter what happens, whether you deal with this person again or whether you don't, the happiness, the emotional fulfillment, the right things that you need in your life are coming along for you in the end. All right, let's do your individual spread. And some of you do have new love coming in. The Ace of Cups coming towards you, responding to Tracy. I just said that in the beginning of the reading, that Sagittarius has new love coming in. All right. So what's coming up for all this? Okay, for Sagittarius, they're going always from Aries to Pisces. What can they expect? We're with an Aries, I see you two overcoming that. The worst is over between you two. I see you overcoming that. You're going to meet some of you are going to meet a Taurus that you end up in a relationship or married with. If you're already dealing with a Taurus, I see commitment is possible between you and that Taurus. Gemini. The Gemini is going to come back around to you. They're just isolated for the time being, but I see them coming back around to you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I don't see a lot of communication on their behalf, or there's going to be a lack of communication. They also may have lost passion for you. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're very emotionally unavailable for the time being, or they're closing themselves off to you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I don't see them really communicating or taking any action, unfortunately. If you're doing a Libra, I feel like they're still holding on to this, but you may have issues getting something from that Libra, or they may have issues holding back from you, whatnot, If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I see literally, I see you blocking a Scorpio, them blocking you, or communication issues between you two, a lack of communication. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, another Sagittarius, there may be a wish with you in that Sagittarius, happiness with you in that Sagittarius, or you may meet them at the Sagittarius that makes you happy, all right? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I see that Capricorn. I see that Capricorn rushing in. Some of you, when I say cash, some of you there may be something with money involved in a Capricorn. If not, it's just that a Capricorn is going to rush in to your life or be very passionate with you. There could be in and out. Could be some passionate times. Doing an Aquarius, I see potential commitment with an Aquarius. Something committed with an Aquarius. If you're doing a Pisces, they're very paranoid right now, or very on guard. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Like they want stability. This person could be a businesswoman, businessman, or someone who's taking their business or their career seriously. They have their guard up, though. They're very paranoid, very guarded. There's going to be an issue with getting something off the ground with the Pisces. And if you were to start something with this Pisces, it may be a very short-lived venture, all right? Short-lived. Okay, so all right, y'all have a good one, all right? I know this sounds bad, Anthony Foyle. I know this sounds bad, all right? Y'all have a good one. Be sure to comment, by the way, and press the like button if you don't mind.